do you think, Congressman Golez, we talk about whistleblowers outside of the government and in the nasa private sector and within the government, lahat ba sila, do you think, would have had equal protection under the law, existing laws now, na mailabas yung kanilang mga exposés and not fear any retribution?
Well, being a whistleblower, being a witness, especially in a very grave crime, is a very risky undertaking. I think whether you are in the Philippines or anywhere, that's very risky. Even a minor crime in a small community, that can be a high-risk situation. And that's why in 1991 there came this law, this witness protection law, being administered by the Department of Justice. And one of the first test cases in my own experience, and I was together with Secretary of Justice Gonzales, he was a fellow congressman at that time, was in that anti-wetting, anti-illegal gambling campaign, where I was able to present a witness to the Department of Justice, not in the Committee on Public Order and Security, but the Department of Justice, and got a witness qualified by the Department of Justice. This was Chito Roque, a witness on wetting. And I could sense immediately that he went through a lot of stress. It was a very stressful situation for him. A lot of counter charges, because he also clashed with very powerful people. He was a witness against them. And of course, these powerful people counter-attacked. So, very stressful, no? Kaya mahirap talaga. I can understand the situation of Jun Lozada, the situation of Rosebud here, the situation of a lot of others, and you will see that in a way, there had been instances where bumabaliktad sila. Diba?
Because of the stress.
Maybe because of the stress, or all kinds of other considerations. We don't know what is behind. Now, in the case of Raul Lozada and Mike Defensor, of course, we see here di ba, nakipapakita sa video, nag-aakapan pa sila during that Senate hearing. Halos maghalikan sila ron. Pero ngayon,
buti wala pang swine flu na.
Naglalaban sila sa korte. And right now, it's a battle, parang saywar battle. Si Mike Defensor spoke with his family behind him, showing that the family is in full support. In the case of Jun Lozada naman, he could very easily post bail, but he did not. It's a case of a sadist confronting a masochist. A sadist say that I'm gonna hit you, and the masochist say, please hit me.
Hit me harder.
Yeah, hit me harder. So, pinapakulong ni Mike si Jun Lozada. Jun Lozada naman, nagpapakulong din.
Although, so sinasabi ni Mike, ayaw daw nagpakulong.
Yeah, diba? But it's part of filing a case. At the end of the case would be either acquittal or conviction, and therefore imprisonment.
Now, if Jun Lozada had all this information, yung parang personal knowledge daw niya, na alam niya yung conversations, nakikita niya yung transactions, if he had not gone to the Senate and he had merely, as a whistleblower, siguro, technically as a whistleblower, he had provided information discreetly to some, I don't know which agency, would that have been better instead of parang full-blown media spectacle na from the very beginning?
Well, that depends, I think, on the perception of Jun Lozada. Because, as I see it, he wants the publicity himself. He wants, in fact, by the very fact that he did not like to put bail when no less than the mayor of Manila was willing to put up the bail for him, and even a recognizance for him, and he refuses.
So you feel that Jun Lozada really wants the media attention for himself, but that's also, as other people would think, parang protection na rin niya yan, when he comes out, at least yung focus ng media is on him. In fact, that's what he credits for having saved him from his being allegedly kidnapped.
Well, that is a matter of public relations.
So what should he
do? Parang yung kay Jun Lozada, siyempre, sabi nga, saywar, no?
Yeah.
It's a PR campaign. And sometimes, a lot of people would try to project martyrdom. In many instances, again, here and abroad, you would see persons being arrested by the government, even raising their hand, showing their handcuff, just to dramatize the situation and make a statement, or even posing behind bars, hoping that this is going to
Generate sympathy.
to generate sympathy, be shown in public, and get the sympathy. As I said, this is very true all over.
Yeah.
It's not only here. It's part of, in fact, it's part of the practice of law.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
would you agree?
you make very good legal points, but at the same time, your delivery must also be very effective.
Okay.